All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect pushing his word throughout the four corners of the earth in truth, righteousness, and sincerity. To you I say shalom. So this is your brother Yeshaya coming at you again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And the title of this lesson will be Turning Things Right Side Up. Okay. And we're going to go ahead, jump right in, make this quick. This is Isaiah 29 and verse 16. It says, "Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding?" Right? So essentially, this is speaking against Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, right, that has turned everything upside down, through his laws, his legislation, through him being in power and rulership. Of course, he's going to set things up in a manner how he pleases. And the manner that he has conducted himself is contrary to the scriptures, right? Let me get a quick one. Um, Bear with me. Uh, Bear with me. Second Thessalonians 2 and verse 4 says, um, speaking about Esau, right? It says, "Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High." So, mainly the beginning part, right, where it says, "Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High." So this man, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is in direct opposition to everything that is called the Most High. To everything the Most High has established, everything the Most High has set up, he's in direct opposition to it, right? His laws, right? Creation, he's over there trying to make everything artificial, make everything synthetic. When you read in the book of Genesis, whenever the Alahayim, the angels, the powers, right, with Yahweh Shah, who created everything that we see around us and us, right, they said that everything was good, meaning everything is perfect, everything is right how it was made, right? No alterations, no changes need to be done. But this man has taken it upon himself to, quote unquote, correct God's mistakes, right? But as we see, this man, everything he touches, he fucking wrecks it, man. Everything this man does, everything alteration that he does in here on earth, this man is a complete detriment to everybody, even unto himself, right? So us, we're doing is proclaiming the end of this man, and we understand that Yahweh Shai is going to come and he's going to turn everything upside down that this man has done, right? So that's why it says in verse 16, "Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as a potter's clay," right? Because as a potter's clay, what's that, right? Clay is almost almost of no value, considered almost as nothing. It's just dirt, right? So his turning of things upside down is not going to last throughout the ages, right? He's going to be cut off to the point where the scriptures talk about how, in the kingdom, how we're going to be viewing what happened here in here on earth at this time as a dream. We're going to forget about this, right? But his turning of things upside down, all this is going to turn right side up, right? Now, I want to get another one. I want to get Daniel 7 and going down to verse 25, and it says, "And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times, and the dividing of times." Right. So just touching on the point that how this man was given the power to do what he did, to do what he's doing right now, and to do what he did, right? It says change the times and the laws. He has set up the Gregorian calendar, right? Really, the way you should be following the months is through the moon. You got your new moon, you got your full moon, which we consider the fortnight, and then you got, your new moon again, which is again that new moon establishes the new month, right? Lets you know that the new month has just set in, right? And just to show you, this man doesn't go in order what the Most High has set up. This man decides to put laws in place to allow for abortion, right? Allow for these LGBT people to run wild and free, right? Uh, they even have it on the First Amendment, right? I think it's freedom of religion. If this man, like on his dollar bill, says, "In God we trust," well, which God are you talking about, right? And if he really if this really was a God-fearing country, and the Bible was the law of the land, why do you have freedom of religion? The scriptures talk about how you should have no other God before him, right? But that just shows the hypocrisy, right? Also, they don't have laws. They don't have laws against adultery, which they should. They don't have laws against usury, right? Which they should. Uh, uh, the divorce laws, right, that they have in place, it all is all one-sided. It favors a woman, all to oppress the man. So there's a lot of things wrong with this place that have to be rectified, right? Primarily, this man being in positions of power and all the wickedness that he had done against our people, that has to be rectified, right? The scriptures talk about how uh, pretty much the blood of the land, or how the land can't be cleansed by the blood of him that shed it, right? So this man has to pretty much die. This man has to pay the price for what he did. Everything has to be turned right side up. Everything has to be rectified, right? Now, from here, I want to get a quick precept. Acts 7. Well, just a couple precepts. Acts 7. It's like Acts 17 and I'm gonna start at verse 4. It says, and some of them believed and consorted with Paul and Silas, and of the devout Greeks a great multitude, and of the chief women not a few. Excuse me. But it says in verse 5, but the Jews which believed not, moved with envy, took unto them certain lewd fellows of the baser sort, and gathered a company, and set all the city in an uproar, and assaulted the house of Jason, and sought to bring them out to the people. And when they found them not, they drew Jason and certain brethren unto the rulers of the city, crying, these that have turned the world upside down are come hither also. You see? So you had a lot of our people, non-believers, right? Enemies of the cross, so to speak, that pretty much invaded and went into this house, the house of Jason, and pretty much pulled them out and took them up to the ruler, saying that these have turned the world upside down. They're pretty much saying that they over here, are the source of the problem. They're the ones that's changing things up, right? Causing a huge ruckus, right? But nah, that's not the case, right? We are here to bring things back in order. Well, we're out here to push the word. Ultimately, Yahweh Shai is going to be the one to uh, 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 pretty much bring things back into its rightful order, right? But this truth that's what it's meant for. This truth is meant for bringing things back into order. Because as we see under Esau's rule, everything is out of order, man. Nothing is in order. The children are not in order. The women is not in order. The woman is not in order. Even the men aren't in order, man. Right? Now, let me see. I want to get let me get Hebrews real quick. Hebrews 4 and verse 12, because ultimately, they were cut because they were being told the truth, right? Those jakes who didn't believe. But this is Hebrews 4 and 12. It says, "For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of the soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart." You see? So, again, this truth is a two-edged sword, man. It cuts, slices, and dices, man. So, when we out here preaching this word, we're out here in the highways and byways, everybody gonna get their feelings hurt, because especially, if you, ain't in the same thought process as um, that we're on, right? The same thought process that the Holy Spirit, put on us, then of course you're gonna be offended, because this world has everybody, uh, trying to divert the truth, trying to escape the truth, trying to escape accountability, right? Now, in this world, pretty much, it's a thing to try to um, avoid consequences, right? Avoid facing reality, facing the facts. Everybody hides in their phone and social media, video games, movies, TVs. Everybody hides from the truth. Nobody tries to really face reality for what it is. You know, the scriptures tell us that our people are willingly ignorant, but people are willingly ignorant because they have this mindset of ignorance is bliss. They really believe that um, as long as they don't know about it, everything is going to be okay, right? Everything's all good. I don't need to know about it. I don't need to hear about it, right? But not knowing that that type of mindset is going to get them killed at the end of the day. That type of mindset is going to get them ultimately eliminated, right? Because you're operating in a in a backwards fashion in the eyes of the Lord, right? You're not operating rightly. You're upside down, man. Here it is. We're trying to put you right side up. You want to stay upside down. You want to stand upon your head, right? We're telling you, nah, you gotta walk on your feet. Nah, you rather have your head in the sand, right? Now, like I said, we see how the world is, man. We see how rulership is under Esau, right? And it ain't good. It ain't pretty, man. Everything is dying. Everything is oppressed. People are oppressed. Everything is mourning, right? As a matter of fact, let's get that. Um, Bear with me. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And that's what you see. Everybody's in a mourning state. All creation is mourning. They're begging for righteousness to come into place, for righteousness to dominate the earth, for everything to be operating in its rightful order. That's what we're looking forward to. That's what all creation is looking forward to, man. Even deep down, these heathen, they want order. They're getting tired of Esau, man. Jake Jake is fed up with Esau, but even then, what I'm saying, Jake still wants to assimilate themselves with Esau, right? Not knowing that is a better way. You know what I'm saying? There's hope, and that's through the scriptures. That's through Yahweh Shah. In Him we have hope. That, hey, we're gonna get the fuck up out of here, and none of this is ever gonna happen again, right? Us being in captivity, us being made subject to payments, having to work a 9 to 5, having to deal with bullshit at home, bullshit at work. Everywhere you go, man, it's nothing but bullshit, nothing but hell, vexation of spirit. That's all we deal with on a daily basis, right? Now, I want to get just one last one, and I'm gonna close it out. This is Romans 8 and verse 19 Just touching on that point, how everything is in a mourning state. Everybody's waiting for the end of Esau, right? But this is Romans 8 and 19. It says, "For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High." You see? Now, when you read this in the NOT, it says, "For all creation is waiting eagerly for the future day when the Most High will reveal who his children really are." You see? And really, as we read in Proverbs 29 2, right? When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. All creation is waiting for the sons of the Most High to come back into power, to come back into rulership, to set things in this rightful order, right? Putting things right side up, making everything work again in its proper order. Everything is so dysfunctional right now. Nothing is operating in its optimal state, all because there's things stopping it from operating in its optimal state. And it's all, and the root cause is always Esau Edom, always the so-called white man out here causing chaos and wreaking havoc in in every aspect of life, allowing everything to die. Again, this is the man that turned everything upside down. This word is out here to turn everything right side up. All right. So that was pretty much it for this lesson. I pray this lesson was edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close it out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect, pushing his word throughout the four corners of the earth in truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Until the next time, I'm going to say, Shalom. Kwam Yasha Allah.